Yo guys, what's good? My name is Brandon. Welcome back to Crayton TV. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about the Astro C40 tournament ready controller. About this controller April 2019. So this is my 8-month review on how the controller actually holds up still. The Astro C40 TR tournament ready controller, you guys already know, this is one of my favorite controllers. I didn't buy a scuff controller. Like you see, you get what you come inside. You get the, it's not like a review or anything. So you get the, the cable inside, you got the tournament controller. I still play parallel rather than offset. That's what I'm used to and comfortable. My control freaks in there. This is a little packaging and everything else. You got the, want to play wireless, the toolkit, everything, everything that came with it when I did my unboxing 8 months ago. But the Astro tournament ready controller, because I know everybody hit me up for feedback saying they bought this controller, how does it work out? And still to this day, on me having this controller, I have not killed this controller at all. The controller never died on me. Some people's controllers said they died. Me, I'm always playing either wired in. If I do play wireless, I usually play a couple hours and the controller still lasts, holds up and everything else. I know a lot of people say how my settings showed up, which I will show you again in this video, how everything is showed up, how my controller is configured and everything else. But to me, this controller has been great to me for the past 8 months. I've been using it every day, nonstop, putting hours into it. The controller's never died. I never had no issues or nothing. I know some people told me that they had problems with theirs, so I just gave them my feedback and said, just what you do is restart it. But I got this controller for 8 months. Astro's only gave us one update, and I did look into it. So Astro's preparing another big update where hopefully we'll get we probably won't get a battery indicator to let you know when the controller's gonna die, but you'll get like a notification sound of saying your controller's getting low, like a little beep, like beep beep, stuff like that. So that is coming out soon. Astro, I did look it up on Astro's website and on Reddit. They did say that they are working on a future update for the controller. But ever since I bought this, I only had one update, and that was just to start it. But since then, for the 8 months, I haven't had to update the controller. The controller's been working out fine for me. I still play, I'm still playing parallel, so you can swap these two around and play offset if you like that feel, if you're used to Xbox. But to me, this controller it's a big controller, but in hands, it does feel great in size. So I do love it on that. I do like this controller. I do use it all the time. So if you have any questions about it or how you want to set up your settings, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. I will always try to, I always respond to everybody, whether it's good or bad, give you feedback, help you out on anything else. This video is not sponsored, so the Astro's not paying me to say none of this, but like, look at this, 8 months and the controller still looks new. I pan it around. And I've been going hard with the controller, playing nonstop, playing video games, everything, just going hard. And look, all my buttons and everything. So here's the back of my controller. This is what I do. I don't think I showed this before, but the back of my controller, you can raise your triggers so they don't have to go all the way down. So you raise them, and you get that quick touch. So that's what I do on mine. I raise mine 8 months, and no wear and tear, no color issues, nothing. Controller still works hard, goes strong, and works good. Even when I'm playing wireless or wired, and my controller has never died on me. So if you're having problems with your controller dying, just reset the controller and we can go from there. But now let's get into how my settings are set up on a computer. First things first, what you want to do is you want to go to Astro's website, download whenever you get your controller. You want to download Astro software for the Astro C40 controller. Me, I'm using a Mac. It works on Mac and Windows and everything else. Yeah. So you see, once it's downloaded, it tells you to plug in your controller and switch it back to wired mode. But you got different types of profiles. So my profile, they're labeled BMC. Oh look, a software update. So we'll do that too while we're on here and see how long that takes. But first things first, here's my first profile. Like I told you, my under left button is X, my under right is circle, and everything else. This is basically everything's still standard. And then my joysticks are still standard. I didn't bring nothing down or nothing, sensitivities or nothing. So my trigger sensitivities, what I did is, because I want that quick action, so if I touch the trigger, you see it gives me that full 100%, and that's the left one. The right one, gives me that full 100%, anything that I do. So the way that you get these up here like this is, what I did was you start from right to left, raise them all the way up to 100. I recommend using your trigger sensitivities like this, but you have to find what you like best for you. My audio audio, I left, the same. Got the C40 volume still at 100. My side tone, I jumped it down to 50. Mic audio, left it at 100. But all these, I left basically the same. I never touched nothing of the audio. I just basically left it. And then the effects, I turned the brightness, which is this right here, the LED light bar, because sometimes it was too bright. Turned the rumbles off, and then I turned the brightness down to 30%. That's probably why my battery has lasted so long, because I don't turn a lot of stuff on, and my controllers never died, never once. They said there's a software update right now, which says update now, so let's see how long that takes. Oh, well, never mind. It's gonna take a while, so probably won't take that long. I'll come back to you. Oh, well, that's it. There we go. Well, software up to date. See, so for right here, this is where you check for your software. You click up here, and there's a little settings icon. You click that, and then I just leave them on. But software was up to date. They haven't done a controller firmware update up to date yet, but supposedly we're supposed to be getting one soon. That's what Reddit said on Astro said on Reddit. So they said we're getting one soon. So hopefully in 2020 we'll be getting another controller update. But I've been using a controller for 8 months, and I only had to update it once, and that's when I first bought it out the box. But since then, my controllers work fine. So as you've seen, when I just showed you the software, I did have to update, did it real quick. That was a software update for, I guess, for the website, but the controller itself has not had an update, but hopefully we do get one soon. Stay tuned for that. I'll keep you guys updated. If you have any questions or anything, any concerns about your controller, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you haven't bought this controller yet and you want to know, like, should you buy this or a SCUF? I picked this one personally, in my opinion, over SCUF because I wanted to be different. I had no issues with SCUF. I just didn't want to wait for my controller to come in when I know I can go to my local GameStop and pick it up. So that's why when this controller came out, I didn't really want to wait because I wanted to use it now, and I don't really like waiting. So that's really why I went with the Astro. But the Astro's been good to me. They do make great headsets and everything else. But the controller, I love this thing. This 8 months and been using it every single day nonstop, and it's still been holding up. Haven't had no issues. Controller doesn't freeze or no problems, not. It's just that back then when this one came out and they had the SCUF Vantage, I wasn't gonna buy that because I had seen the reviews on that and I knew that was not the one for me, and I just didn't want to wait for me ordering the SCUF Impact controller to come in. So I was like, I don't need that many paddles. So 2 paddles is perfect for me. You can go up to 4 if you want 4, but I'm still thinking, like, if I got the Impact, which I might get one day, would I actually use 4 paddles? And the question is probably not. Probably only use 2. So these 2 perfect for me. Astro controller really good. Only thing that sucks is I just wish that when you push the PlayStation button that it would turn on the PlayStation. Come on now, Astro on PlayStation. If y'all gonna have a licensed controller with the PlayStation logo, you see that? With the PlayStation logo, you can at least have it power on the PlayStation. That's the only thing that SCUF does got over y'all. Y'all can at least have it power on the PlayStation. But hopefully in the next update they do have it where you can push the power button and it'll power on the PlayStation, and read the sensors for the PlayStation. That would be helpful, but I already know that's not gonna help. Maybe we'll get a when they give us the controller update, maybe we'll get a battery indicator. So you know when your controller's gonna die, just in case you are playing wireless. But we have to wait and see. Hopefully Astro is working on that. But the only thing I know so far is what they're giving us is a sound for a notification sound when your controller beep. Then when you have your headphones in, you'll hear the controller. Or if you don't have headphones, playing without headphones, and your controller will start to beep and give you a note. No, the controller's dying. But a battery indicator where you're playing on PC or PlayStation will pop up and say your controller's about to die would be very helpful. So Astro, if you're listening and watching this video, try to give us a little update with a battery indicator, and hopefully we can power on the PlayStation, because that's stupid. Look, I can push this all day long and it won't power on the PlayStation, which is dumb. But other than that, if you got any questions about the Astro C40 tournament ready controller, please leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. We got more things coming. Help me reach 600 subscribers. But any questions you feel, or you want me to go over anything, leave it down, comment down in the section below. This is my 8-month review. I didn't want this video to be too long. 8 months and the controller's still going strong. So if you did enjoy this video, like this video, subscribe if you're new. This is your boy Brandon, coming to you from Crayton TV, and I'm signing out here. Peace. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody. Peace.